My name is Tahitia McCabe, and I am the Knowledge Exchange Fellow for the University of Strathclyde's postgraduate program in genealogical studies. We needed a video because we were hosting a symposium for professional genealogists, and we knew that only a certain number of people could actually physically attend, and wanted to make that available to people around the world who might be interested. So that entailed a video, in my mind, that we could put on the internet. The symposium itself was set within a larger event, which was the Who Do You Think You Are Live, which was the first time it was held in Glasgow in Scotland. And this is a massive genealogy event that usually happens down in London and attracts thousands of people. It's big workshops and lots of vendors. So we held this symposium within this larger event that was in a separate room for professional genealogists. So it was set to start at a certain point, and you said you would be there in the room at a given time. And I was a couple of minutes late, actually, because I was off doing something else right beforehand. I was like, okay, what's going to happen when I go up to the room? And when I got up to the room, and there you were with your helper. We're starting to set up, and we're sound checking and all of that kind of thing. I instantly was, okay, he's here. I don't have to worry about that bit. One of our tutors here at the center recommended you. She recommended a number of people, but she put your name up at the top of the list because, although she didn't tell me this at the time, she said, he's the person that I think is probably the best out of all of them. She had done a networking event with you, and was very impressed by your professionalism and just ease of chatting to at that event, and I'd heard good things about you through the grapevine. So that's why she put your name at the top, and then how I found out about you as well. But also knowing that Marie suggested your name, definitely. That's always a good thing to know that someone you respect also respects the person that they're recommending. Yeah, well, main obstacle being a public body and not having a huge amount of money is the money. My main question and concern was how much you would cost. What I found when you gave me a quote was that it was a little more expensive than another quote that I had received. But then later on that day, another quote came in that matched the quote that you gave me. And I decided to go with you because you had come back to me first, and I was impressed by your professionalism in the phone call. But also the amount wasn't all that much more than the lower quote, and I felt comfortable with you. You asked very good questions about the type of event that we were having, and brought up issues that I hadn't thought of yet, and then answered those concerns, it just really helped reassure me and realize that there were more intricacies and possibilities around what we were doing, and then in the end brought them to fruition. So I was impressed from the beginning with your professionalism. Some of the additional things that I didn't quite, I suppose I realized when we first had the conversation, but didn't really think about how good they were going to be until I saw the final product, was the use of a little pull-out screen when one of our speakers was showing PowerPoint slides, and you had the PowerPoint slides very easily visible to people watching the video, but then had a little pull-out thing for the person actually standing there and talking. So you got to see both at the same time, and that was a major benefit to me. Other benefits are, I suppose, the addition of music and the slides. So the post-production values were quite high. The sheer, I suppose, professional quality of the piece was far more than I had originally envisaged. And we've been receiving good feedback from people who are now viewing it online. Oh, yeah, that's a nicely professional package being put together there. So it reflects well on us as the university to have that professionalism come through in the video. So yeah, I'm pleased. It was the summer when when you came in and videoed our event, and I had emailed the in-house folks, and they just never got back to me. I suspect they were on holiday, so I needed someone in fairly short order. I think I contacted you about 10 days or so before the event, and as I say, you got back to me almost immediately, and then were available, which I was lucky for. So yeah, that's. But now I wonder if the university in-house system can match match the quality. So yeah.
So you'd use me again?
I would happily use you again. Absolutely. Yeah. Just the feeling, as I said before, that I knew I just didn't have to worry about that the recording was going to happen in a professional fashion, that you would be there for me. It's so much to worry about on the day, and I just didn't have to do that. So really that more than any one particular feature, although the particular features were great, is what really makes me think, yeah, that was really good. I'm glad I went with you. You're friendly, easy to work with, and you create a professional product that does what you said it's going to do, and even more. Yeah, I would happily recommend you. You came in at the price and delivered on time, and it's a fabulous product. Yeah.